So let's talk about something that I'm guessing a lot of you have daydreamed about. You know, that fantasy of quitting your steady job, no backup plan, all for one big, shiny goal, passive income. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and see what really happens when someone takes that massive leap of faith.
This phrase, we've all heard it a million times, right? It is the ultimate promise of the internet age. This incredible idea that you can build something one time and it'll just pay you forever. Doesn't matter if you're at your desk or on a beach somewhere. I mean, come on, it sounds almost too good to be true.
And that really is the million-dollar question, isn't it? Is this whole dream of effortless income an actual reality, or is it just a really well-marketed fantasy? Let's dig in and see what truly happens when someone decides to walk away from that 9-to-5 to go chase it.
So, what on earth pushes a person to take a risk that huge? Well, you might be surprised. It's usually not about hating the job itself. It's more about what that job represents.
Think about it like this. On one side, you've got your 9-to-5. It's stable, sure, it's safe, but it can also feel kind of stagnant, like you're running on a hamster wheel. You can work harder, but your income, it's pretty much capped. But then there's the dream. We're talking freedom. We're talking unlimited growth potential, total control over your own path, and that is the powerful idea that just gets its hooks in you.
Okay, so the decision's made, the 2 weeks notice is in, and the new life begins. But that first month, ooh boy, it often delivers a very, very different experience than the one you were picturing.
At first, it's just incredible. No alarm clock, no boss, pure freedom. It's everything you thought it would be. But that honeymoon period, it ends fast. Because reality hits you like a ton of bricks. The regular paycheck stops coming, but you can bet the bills don't.
And this brings us to something that we absolutely have to clear up. The term passive income is, well, it's pretty misleading. It's not passive at all. It's front-loaded work, a ton of it. You work unbelievably hard up front, with zero, and I mean zero, guaranteed of a payoff. You are literally trading a guaranteed income now for a potential income stream down the road.
So once that reality sets in, you figure out pretty quickly that you can't just wish for money to show up. You have to get to work. You have to deliberately build an engine piece by agonizing piece.
A smart approach needs multiple streams. It's not about putting all your eggs in one basket. So you might have a 4-part strategy like this. First up, a YouTube channel, which demands you churn out content all the time. Second, digital products, things like guides or templates that can sell on their own. Third, affiliate marketing, where you earn a small commission when people buy tools you recommend. And finally, the slow and steady game, long-term investing. Look, none of these are get-rich-quick schemes. They are all about playing the long game.
The money part is one thing, but there's this whole other war being fought behind the scenes. The mental and emotional grind that, most of those online gurus just happen to leave out of their sales pitch.
And this is what so many of your days look like in the beginning. A big, fat zero. Seeing $0 come in, it's more than humbling. It's frankly terrifying, especially when you don't have that safety net anymore. You start to question every single choice that got you to this point.
These right here are the hidden costs. There's the nonstop stress of not knowing when or if you're getting paid. The lack of a routine means it's so easy to get distracted. Then you go online, you see other people succeeding, and that little monster's self-doubt just starts whispering in your ear. And maybe the toughest part of all, there's no boss. It's all on you. You have to hold yourself accountable, and that takes a level of self-discipline you never knew you needed.
But then, after months of grinding and questioning everything and just pushing through all that doubt, something starts to happen. A little shift. You start to turn a corner.
It doesn't start with a flood of cash, not even close. It starts small. Maybe it's just $10 from a single sale. But let me tell you, that number right there, it might be the most important one you ever see.
Because that first small win, it's not about the money at all. It's proof of concept. It's the first piece of real, tangible evidence that all your hard work isn't just disappearing into the void. It proves that a complete stranger out there on the internet was willing to pay for something you created. And that little spark, that is all the fuel you need to keep going.
And over time, those little wins, they start to add up. They compound. You realize the real power here isn't in one stream becoming a massive hit. It's in the diversification. It's having multiple streams, because when one is having a slow month, the others can pick up the slack. This is how you start to build back that stability you gave up from your 9-to-5.
So, what are the big lessons here? The hard-earned truths. First, this takes a long, long time.
Second, you have to build real skills. You're not just a creator, you're a marketer, a salesperson, the whole shebang. You have to accept that your income is going to be all over the place at first. And listen, motivation is great, but it will disappear. That's when self-discipline has to take the wheel. And most importantly, never, ever rely on just one source of income. Diversification, that is the real secret to stability.
So in the end, that whole dream of making money while you sleep is kind of a myth. The reality is you work harder than ever while you're awake so that you can eventually earn that freedom. Passive income isn't something you stumble upon. It isn't something you find. It is something you have to build, brick by brick, failure by failure. And so the only question left to ask is, are you ready to start building?